So in honor of St. Patrick's Day, we're going to make a drink using Irish whiskey, and the drink is called the Wild Irish Rose. So the first thing we're going to do is use some Irish whiskey. This is one part of the drink that you can actually change up and tailor it to what you like. There are peatier whiskeys out there that you can use if you like a little bit more of that, or if you want to go fruity, find a fruitier Irish whiskey. So we're going to do about an ounce of our Irish whiskey, and then another ounce of our Applejack brandy. And then we're going to add one more ounce of pomegranate liqueur. This liqueur is fantastic if you love pomegranates. This drink is basically a twist or a play on two separate historical drinks. One is called the Jack Rose, which is made with Applejack brandy and grenadine. The second is the Irish Rose, which is made with whiskey and grenadine. Both of these kind of lack a little bit of the complexity that most people are looking for in drinks. And so we have the Wild Irish Rose, which is the invention of the Dead Rabbit Grocery and Grog bar up in New York City. And just to soup up the whole pomegranate a bit more, we're going to use 3/4 of an ounce of pomegranate syrup. I made this myself, just sugar, pomegranate juice, and water. If you don't have that available or don't want to go through the trouble of making it, just go ahead and use some grenadine. It's pretty much the same thing. Then we're going to add about 3/4 of a lemon. I'm just going to go ahead and use fresh lemon and squeeze that in there. You can hand squeeze it. You can use a squeezer like I've got. It's up to you. We're going to then do about 3 dashes of bitters. So Irish whiskey is actually one of the earliest distilled spirits, although if you would have tasted what they distilled back then, you probably would not recognize it as what you're tasting today. And then we're just going to use a couple dashes of Pernod, which is anise flavored liqueur. And I'm just going to pour it into a spoon just so I know I'm not getting too much in there. All right, then we're just going to go ahead and give it a nice shake. Keep going. Notice there's a nice chill on the outside of your glass. That's a good indicator that you actually have shaken it long enough. We can go ahead now and dump out our ice. We have our chilled glass. And here's the very end. Your Wild Irish Rose. Love those. All right, train is passed, I'm on.